Hi there. In this video we'll be taking a look at a thermal flask, whatever you want to call it. This is the model number, so MO9796-03. So let's get to it. Initially, quite unassuming. If you want more info, right here you can get it. Stainless steel vacuum mug. Hand wash only, do not microwave. Yeah. Yes, this is from heating equipment and cooling, also presumably maker branding. They are not the maker of this, they are just branding this thing. Promotional, presumably. And this is not just a lid, is it? Huh? Ain't that cool? So this is touch activated basically, and it has temperature reading of the inside of this thing. This is freaking cool. Obviously you have this little thingy when you pour something, it's a filter, stainless steel, everything. Let's get this user manual out. This is really nice. Sits in there snug. I think these are the things that make it sit on the side, although I'm not sure if this will be actually used. I wasn't pushing it enough. Now it makes sense. Doesn't even drop if you rotate it. My wife will probably remove that, but hey, it's her decision. Let's leave this on its side like that. Maybe this is nicer, and get the packaging out of the way. Are they identical? Yeah, they are. Different languages, maybe? Nope. So just an error. Let's get it out of the way. Do not freaking rotate. So, as you can see right here, it will indicate the temperature, and you can replace with new battery. So this is battery powered. Yeah, not suitable carbonated alcohol, dairy based beverages. Yep, obviously all of them are basically not suited for that. Hand wash and dry thoroughly before use. Yep. Do not use detergents that contain bleach or chlorine. Do not overfill, because any pressure that creates in this will try to get out. And that's about it. Nice. If you want the other languages, here they are. Feel free to read. And this thingy, let's see how we can open it up. Quite easy. Has a button cell in there, a simple PCB, and you can see the wires, or presumably you cannot really see the wires going down there, and the sensor most likely is pressed right against this surface, so it should take the temperature from there. But let's somehow... Did I put this wrong? You see it has this, so this wants to go under that. And you see also these all around some kind of deposit that wants to touch with this, so touch works through the plastic itself. We also have this, which I want to peel. Will we damage anything or will we not? No, we will not damage anything. Ha ha ha. And now probably it will be even nicer. Yeah, it's even nicer and clearer. That's freaking awesome. Okay. I have no clue what I was trying to say. Do not let water go into this thing. So when you wash it, this area, wash it really gently. And do not let water go on this other side of it, because you will damage it for sure. So careful about that. So it says 26 degrees. It's kind of room temperature at this moment. Let's get it going. I'm starting to heat this up. And we'll be doing a few more readings. Starting to go up just from my fingers in here. I think I will actually get out my yeah, let me heat this up with something else and get out my non-temperature tester and see how accurate it is. A few degrees give or take for me doesn't matter. It will at least tell me what's in it, it's still warm or not. That's important. So let's see. 28 more or less. Give or take. This is quite hard to measure with it because you are guessing how big the spot is and what's actually measuring in here. But it was close enough. Let's try this in a different way. Put some quite warm water in here. You cannot tell by just touching this that it's warm, so it's nice that there is something that can tell you it's warm. Let's try with this thermal probe. Yeah, obviously this is gonna be quite tricky, and I will not be able to fully tighten this. Just something. I don't want to damage anything, obviously. I will let it for a few good minutes. Let's see what the probe is giving us. Where do I connect it in here? I think I need the adapter to connect it. Be back. So let's see. I let it a few good minutes for this to heat soak. That's yeah, that's close enough. That's freaking awesome. So this is actually doing a really good job of reading. Try to get rid of that light. Yeah, this is a really good thermos. Okay, nice. Also just want to point out, removed this so it's at room temperature, and just for until I got this out and started to put back again, the temperature actually went down. And obviously this is non-drip because it would not make sense for it to drip. So it is actually doing thermosy things and starting to go up again to water temperature. So yeah, this is freaking great. I like this. Just want to point something else out. Both this and the probe were taking air temperature right in the same area. Water temperature, obviously, if it did not have time to equalize with air temperature inside this thing, is a bit higher. So if you put this on its edge, so the water or face down, so the water actually touches the temperature sensing area of it, it will show the real water temperature, which is a tiny bit higher than the air temperature inside this. But yeah, I still like this. It's it's a really nice thingy. Just need to make sure my wife will not try to wash this also and get water in here, because that would be really bad thing. Awesome. This was given to me by my parents. Sorry, so this is the right reading. Do not get fooled. If you see this upside down, that's not the reading. 25 you could read, which is basically actually 52. So yeah, again, this was given me as a present from my parents, and it's great. Thanks for that. And for this video, that's about it. Feel free to ask whatever you need in the comments. Again, to change the battery, quite simple process. Remove this, and then this battery you can just I think slide it out, or you simply pull this upwards and have access to the battery. It's a 2032 and you can push it out, but I'm pushing it back in. And maybe we can also now see the here it is, our little thermal probe, and it wasn't even in the middle of this. So I'm actually now doing a small improvement to this by making sure that probe will be in the middle of it and sticking it back in place. Cool. Thermal probe right in the middle of this, much better pressed in place. And now for this thingy, just make sure the wire goes underneath. These are non-conductive, so they are insulated on the surface. You will not create a short with them. They just need to tuck away in there and make sure this whole module goes into its little cradle without damaging anything. So I presume I prefer this other end actually goes in first, because it does have the chip in there, so it is a bit more sensitive than this one. And we are done. I think it's fairly in position. And yeah, it's much harder to read it like this, but when you put the cover on it, oh, my bad. So this is also important, it seems. Had no idea about that. Orientation. They made sure that the text is in the middle in a certain orientation. I was not aware of that. And also it seems this right here does not allow the battery to pop out by itself. So that's also a really good thing. And now it's locked in place. And presumably it's in the proper orientation and in the middle of this thing. But I don't think I put this correctly in place. Now it's good. That's perfect. And that's about it for this video. Really cool. Hope you now better understand what it is and how it works. We'll be putting it to good use. And yeah, as always, see you in the next video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments.